BBC Whovian.
You're watching the TGM production.
Hello, and welcome to part 2 of Whovian Rumours. This is part 2 of 3. Part 1 was filmed on my iPhone in, I think, 4K. Part 2 is recorded in audio due to the fact that my camera has died, and I have no idea if my other camera is charged. And part 3 will be filmed normally. And then we'll do an omnibus where I basically round up all the information we've learnt, and we have a way over time. So that's the plan. So part 3 will be out tomorrow, and part 4 will be out on Tuesday. But part 4 will be the omnibus, but I'm not really wanting to call it omnibus. I'm just going to call it part 4. This is Whovian Rumours, the series where I discuss the rumours. Now, if you're watching part 4, then you will understand where I'm coming from. But if you're watching part 3, part 2, then you're in for a ride because I'm now confused. It's no one's fault. So, what we're talking about, really, is we're talking about the fact that the Christmas special shouldn't be talked about in the sense that we're getting it. So, if we're having conversations about the Christmas special, then that should be conversations about the Christmas special in a sense of this is what's going on with it, but not the fact that there's multiple scripts written. I think that's the worst rumour to come out of this, because we don't need to know every detail of behind the scenes gossip. Because if we then knew every single detail of behind the scenes gossip, then we would literally be screwed. Because then everyone will be going angry, and that is what we want. We don't want people to go angry, because that isn't what we are as fans. Yes, you have aggressive fans in football, but in Doctor Who, we don't want that. And Russell doesn't want the hassle of going, well, now I'm going to try and defend myself. Now I should just leave. That's the problem. Christopher Eccleston, at one point or another, had Doctor Who as a sour taste in his mouth, and he wasn't very happy about it, right? And then he left. But we don't want that. We want everyone to have happy memories of their time on Doctor Who. We don't want sad memories. And that's not necessarily anything Russell can do at this point, because the news is out there. All we need now is the BBC to officially confirm it, and Russell, so that we can put these to bed and we can move on, because it's not a great rumour. I didn't want to know there's multiple scripts for the Christmas special. I didn't want to know them, because that isn't information I needed to know. Unless it was relevant to the story, relevant to casting, then I don't want to know, because that would just annoy people. Because be like, well, why are you writing multiple scripts? And we don't want any of that, because that's just annoying. That's annoying when that occurs, and we don't want annoying. We want the least annoying thing on planet Earth. And at the moment, it really doesn't look like we're going to be getting that. Because people are just going to go, oh, don't do that. And it's like, well, we've said that several times not to do that. So it's like, well, why is that sort of mentioned? It isn't anything we can deal with. But like, no, there you go. The information's out there. And that's the key problem. I don't think the information should have been known to anyone other than Russell. But I think it is what it is. And we've now got to sort of deal with the, what's the correct word, aftermath of the problem. But at the end of the day, it is what it is, and there's nothing we can do about it. There's nothing we can do about it. So, I think that sort of just tells you a lot about the world of Doctor Who. I just never really like rumours. That's why I don't do a lot of Whovian rumours, and that's why I don't really talk about Gallifrey Base. I've never been on that website in my life. I never choose to. It just never sounds like a very nice and happy, itchy, like, nice and happy place. And I think that rumours aren't to be... Unless the rumour is, we've got a new Doctor coming, that's fine, but these type of rumours will upset people, and then that will then cause the writer to go, well, no, I'm not going to do that, no. And that'll be sad. Because what we want is we want Doctor Who. I don't care if 3 scripts are written. I don't care if 4 scripts are written. I don't care if 5 scripts are written. I didn't need to know any of that. As long as it's good Doctor Who, as long as it's good writing, and as long as we are aware that the story is the best it can be, then I'll be happy. It's like, it's the same with any TV. If you're watching, let's say, I don't know, Stranger Things, and you find out there was 8 different scripts for the ending, you'll be like, release the end. Like when they find out there was reshoots at the end of Reality War, people saying, I want the original version. Right? We didn't need to know there was reshoots for it, right? And not knowing there was reshoots would have stopped everyone going, oh, release a version. Because, and yes, it's been well documented now that that's probably true about the Reality War, but we don't need to know that. So, what I'm trying to get at, right, is that the Christmas special rumour about having multiple scripts ready is fascinating because we didn't need to know any of that. And I do think in the future, just rumours need to just like die a death and not be talked about in this extent, because Radio Times and everyone making articles about it is just building it to the extent of just having loads of negativity around it, and that isn't what we want for Doctor Who. I don't want negativity around Doctor Who, so if we just stop the negativity, then that'll be great. That'll be brilliant. That'll be perfect. And so, what I'm trying to get at here is, A, I'm not a fan of rumours. B, I didn't want to know there was multiple scripts written. And C, this 4-part bit about the Christmas special and these rumours, it's going to be the last time we ever do Whovian rumours. Because I don't feel like I want to continue Whovian rumours because I don't agree with rumours. Yes, there's rumours of a new companion, we can see photos. That's different because there's a higher chance of it being real. Could be AI these days, but higher chance of it being real than multiple scripts being written and many people talked about it. Unless, because I know that they're probably doing it for scheduling reasons around Billy Piper, but I do find it fascinating that Billy Piper might just be in this special. It does reveal a lot, but Billy Piper is a very, very in-demand person, which is a very good thing. But I hope that we get this resolved. Is she the Doctor? Is she not the Doctor? Who's the Doctor? What's going to happen? And hopefully we get the resolved in the sort of soonish. So I think a press release would ruin that. So I think if they keep as much information under wraps as possible, that'd be excellent. Have a studio-only episode so that no one sees any of the film, and that would be alright. Shots of companions outside, that'd be fine, but just mainly have it so that no one can see what's going on, and then the surprise is there. So, there we have it. Thanks for watching episode part 2 of our 4-part series of Whovian Rumours. Hopefully there's more further update on these rumours, so that in episode 3 we've got a brand new angle on this. Thanks for watching, and thanks for listening. Bye bye.
Don't forget to subscribe to the official Tom Mason YouTube channel.